All right, folks, let's move right ahead. We want to try to bust up this lethal combination. We got migrant crime on the one hand, coupled with, wait for it, George Soros prosecutors on the other. Bad. Joining us now, New York Congresswoman Claudia Tenney and Leo Terrell, Fox News contributor and civil rights lawyer. Leo, welcome to the show. Thanks for doing this. Leo, I want to get Claudia to try to tell us what Biden's going to do on the border, a.k.a. probably not much. But I want to start with this, the George Soros thing. It's like so you take migrant crime, as Mr. Trump put it the other night in his town hall, and on top of that, you have George Soros prosecutors who do just about everything but prosecute crime. They don't. It's like we have crime-free zones because they don't prosecute it. And this district attorney in Arizona, she's refused extradition to New York because the violent suspects will never be prosecuted in New York. So how is this possible? George Soros and all of his minions are out there saying nobody's committed any crimes, and yet any poor soul in the streets can tell you how much worse it has become.
You addressing that to me?
No, I was addressing that to Leo. Leo's the guy hard on the George Soros story.
I'm sorry. I thought it was a Claudia. Let me tell you right now, Larry, you're looking at the reason why they won't go after migrant crime is very simple. That's their voting bloc. That's their new voting bloc. These are Democrats who do not believe in law and order. George Soros believes on soft-on-crime prosecutor. That district attorney in Arizona is blocking extradition. You know why? Because she knows that guy will be released in New York. Sanctuary cities are being hit hardest by migrant crime. And guess what? People of color are now upset in Chicago, Philadelphia, and New York. And what's happening? They're going to abandon the Democratic Party. They're going to probably vote for Trump, which I hope they do. But the problem is the voting bloc of migrant crime, those are potential voters for the Democrat Party in the future.
What about, did you hear, do we have the sound, I want to ask producers, we have the sound of Trump talking about migrant crime, defining migrant crime. Yeah, we're going to play that. Both of you take a listen to this. This is from Laura Ingram's town hall.
There's crime, there's violent crime, there's migrant crime. We have a new category of crime. It's called migrant crime, and it's going to be worse than any other form of crime. You look at New York City, what's going on where they attack police. They want to fight police officers. Our criminals don't even do that so much, okay? I've never seen they're having fistfights with the police officers in the middle of the street. And we have to do something about it. These are tough people. Don't forget, they're not sending their finest.
So, all right, Claudia, permit me to pitch one more to Leo. This is one more to Leo on the subject of the George Soros thing. Because, you know, President Trump, I mean, migrant crime may be even worse for the most part than homegrown crime. Okay. But again, Leo, the problem here is these Soros prosecutors littered throughout the country. One of the New York Post stories I saw, I think there at the high tide was about 70 of them. They don't want to prosecute any crime. It's like declaring New York a crime-free city because they won't prosecute anything.
I'll tell you exactly why, Larry, because the progressive left, and let's be clear, the progressive left have hijacked the Democrat Party. That's why Joe Biden can't do anything without permission from the squad. But the progressive left wants to eliminate the criminal justice system. This is the truth tellers. Let me tell you something right now. You cannot have a civilized society without law and order. The Democrats, the progressive left, want to destroy the current criminal justice system. They do not believe in punishment. They do not believe in criminal charges. They want basically a prison-free society. It does not work.
All right, Claudia, superstar. Two things. What is Biden going to do? I'm reading he's going to change the asylum standards. So what? That's not going to stop 10,000 people a day from coming across the border. What do you think he's going to come up with, Claudia Tenney?
Well, he's getting pressure because the crime is on the rise, and this migrant crime, illegal immigrant crime, I'd prefer to call it, is really a problem, and everyone's seeing it in plain sight now all over their TVs and the newspapers. You can't not cover it because, look, the important thing that everyone needs to know here, and I'm so honored to be on with a civil rights attorney and a famous one like Leo Terrell, this is not a partisan issue. Everyone, public safety, right, it's about human dignity. Everyone in the United States, all citizens have a right to be safe in their home, and to increase the number of amount of criminal activity we have and not to prosecute these people means we're prioritizing the criminals over the victims. And everyone, it doesn't matter what race you are, it doesn't matter what gender you are, it doesn't matter whether you're a Democrat or Republican, we have a right to be safe. And this is the human rights issue of our time right now, because the Democrats, as Leo accurately pointed out, refuse to prosecute. They have some cockamamie idea that not prosecuting people and not holding them accountable is what's going to happen. But Biden's not going to do anything. He's not enforcing our laws already. Neither is Terry Mayorkas, which is why he was impeached. The laws are clear, and they're refusing to do that. And George Soros, it's now $50 million he has put in to elect far-left prosecutors to not uphold our law. And they have been challenging Democrats, Larry. This isn't just Republicans and Democrats. Soros has gone after Democrat prosecutors who aren't weak on crime. He's trying to replace them.
I think what I'm hearing, I mean, the migrant crime is going to continue, and the George Soros Democratic Party soft on crime is going to continue. Nothing's going to change. They're building up State of the Union, trying to get everyone to anticipate somehow we're going to solve the illegal immigration catastrophe and somehow we're going to have better public safety. It's not true. Nothing's going to change. What will change, and I run out of time to both of you, what's going to change is a change in the White House and a change in the Congress. That's the only thing that's going to change this stuff. Leo Terrell, thank you for coming on. We hope you'll come back. And Claudia Tenney, as always, superstar. Appreciate it very much.